Hey friends, Alexis here. It is January 31st, 2025. We've completed the first month of the new year, and next week we are looking forward to celebrating our second daughter's first birthday. Just thinking about how quickly this year went by and really how long the days felt, but how short the years actually are. I thought it would be fun to put together another baby names video for you all. This is just something I enjoy doing. I have a running list on my phone of names that I come across, and for some reason or another, I like them, so I add them to that list. Usually it's because it's a name that I don't hear very often, so I hope by putting these videos together for you, you're finding some of those names that you aren't hearing very often out in the wild. You're not hearing other people naming their babies this very often. So that's kind of my aim with all of the names that I put together, or names that I think maybe we hear kind of regularly, but in older generations. I gravitate a lot towards those uncommon names, those bold and unique names, but they're not like super far off, or they're names of, you know, that are more common in older generations, but that I think would deserve a comeback in the younger generations as well. I think that's kind of the theme or the vibe that you can expect from these videos for the most part, and in particular from the names that are on this list today. I have 4 girl names, 4 boy names, and then 4 names that I think could work with either boy or girl. Feel out what fits into your family and your lifestyle, and really just go with names that you love. The first name I have on the girls list in this video today is one that I discovered when I was name hunting during my first pregnancy. When I came across this name, something about it just struck me as I've never heard that before. It's kind of mysterious. It's a little bit bold, but it's also very classy and kind of traditional sounding. And I finally met someone in the wild with this name, and it totally suits her perfectly. This little girl is in my daughter's dance class. This name is Thera, and the meaning of Thera is untamed. So this energetic, boisterous little girl, it's a perfect fit for her. But I also think that just because the meaning is untamed, it also just sounds kind of tamed and classy, Thera. It just has kind of a stoic feel to it. So it really could kind of fit either personality. I think it's just a great name. My husband was completely on the opposite end of the spectrum with his opinion about this name. He did not like it whatsoever, but I am so satisfied that I finally met somebody out in the wild with the name Thera. The second name on this list is Elliot. This name means my God is the Lord, and I really love how this takes a more masculine name, Elliot, used for a boy, and by the spelling and the potential to tweak the pronunciation of the name to Elliot, I love that it transforms it into a very feminine name in how it looks and how it sounds. Name number 3 on this list is the name of a girl I went to school with. She's the only person I think that I've ever met with this name. Anytime I read it or hear it or think of it, I think of her. It's a short 4-letter name that's, again, nice and feminine, but kind of has a little bit of power and mystique behind it. And that's the name Riva. Riva is Sanskrit for one that moves, and also the indigo plant. So if you're looking for a name that kind of ties in some nature elements, this might be the one for you to go with. Number 4 on the list for girls in this video is another one that I had never heard until the last couple years when I met somebody with this name, and she's still the only person that I know with this name. She has such a gentle, compassionate, loving, kind nature. She's very intelligent. She's very efficient and eloquent. And also she has this awesome spunky side to her that is so neat to watch come out and watch her just be playful and fun. I would love to see more people out in the world with this name, because I think it just has such a well-rounded essence about it. And this is the name Ditra. It was hard to find kind of a definitive meaning behind it, but what I was able to find is that it's likely a short form for the Greek names Theodora, meaning God's gift, and Petra, meaning rock. So Dietra, if you're watching, you are 100% the inspiration behind this name being in the video. Now let's get into the boy names. Name number 1 is one I just discovered like a week ago, and it has a very nice masculine feel to it and a very masculine meaning behind it. This name is Andrik. It's derived from Old High German words meaning fervor and zeal, combined with powerful, strong, and mighty. Can you feel that? I can feel that. This next name has got a fun little zing to it, which I super appreciate, but it also is one of those very traditional sounding names, but it's also uncommon. You don't hear it all the time. That is the name Laszlo. This is a Hungarian name meaning glorious ruler. The third name for boys on this list is Eldon. This is an Old English name that embodies the sentiment of old friend and an earlier period of time. Eldon, to me, has that very respectable, warm, friendly, trustworthy quality to it. Name number 4 for boys is potentially a habitational name, perhaps with the meaning of beacon fire and farmstead or settlement. This is the name Leston. This could also be a habitational name from any of the 4 places called Lesto in A Coruña province, Galicia, Spain. The next 4 names on this list could be used for either a boy or a girl, depending on your name style, preference, names you already have in your family, things of that nature. You know how to pick baby names, right? Right? Name number 1 is Faven. This name means light or to shine, and this has an African origin and particularly from the Ethiopian region. Name number 2 was totally inspired by a movie that we watched as a family recently. The little boy's name was Arliss. This name has kind of indistinct origins, but it does have Hebrew roots of words meaning pledge, burning on, and high fort. So if any of those meanings kind of resonates with you and you like the sound of Arliss, this might be a good pick for either boy or girl. Name number 3 on the boy-girl name list is Laverne. This name means of spring or the alder tree. I also think Vern is just an adorable nickname for this one. Last but certainly not least on this list is the name Hollis. Hollis means one who dwells by the holly tree. That's it for today's video. If any of these 12 baby names resonates with you, I would love to know in the comments below. And if you're interested in seeing more videos like this from me, please do hit the thumbs up button on this video, watch my other baby name videos, and do subscribe. You will see me in the next video, and until then, take care.